Now, let's discuss a very important thing, graph of trigonometric functions. So, how to draw the graph of trigonometric function? Have you seen the sine curve before? Everyone, have you seen the sine curve before? Nobody have seen the sine curve before. How does it, why does it looks like this? Why does it looks like this? The reason is, I will just think of the values of sine. What are the values of sine? Look at here. Sine 90 degrees, how much? 1, right? So sine pi by 2. So let's draw a line in here. This line cuts at this point, right? And this point will give you the value of this one. So that is 1. Okay. Now sine 0 is how much? 0. Sine 180 is how much? 0. Look at here. We have discussed this one yesterday. 0 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree and 270 degree. 270 degree, and this one will be 360 degree. So now look at here. Sine 0 is 0. Now look at sine 30 degree is how much? Sine 30 degree is half. So it will be somewhat here. And sine 60 degree is how much? Root 3 by 2. So it will be somewhat here. So that's why for every single values in here, sine has a corresponding value. So I draw the curve like this. And look at it very carefully. The maximum value of sine is 1 and the minimum value is -1. Am I clear? Understood? So that's how we draw a sine function. So if somebody asks you how to draw a sine function, so what you will do? You will just do like this. So sine function will look like this. Am I clear? Everybody understood? Yes or no? Now look at here. Now let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the cos function. Cos function. So first tell me the values of cos. Cos 0 is how much? Cos 0 is what? 1, right? That's why it starts from here, 1. And cos 90 is how much? 0. That's why it's cutting 0. What happened? Once again. So cos 90 is 0. Cos 180 is how much? Look at it very carefully. Cos 180 is what? -1, right? That's why it's going in this direction. And again, cos 270. Look at here. 3 pi by 2 is actually what? Cos 270, right? So 270. And in this straight line, it is what? Cos 270 is what? 0, right? So that's why it's cutting this line. Okay. Now, if somebody asks you to draw a cos function, so what you will do? To draw a cos function, you will start from this point 0, from here, and you draw like this, and you continue with that. Am I clear? Yes or no? Now look at here. What is the maximum value of cos function? The maximum value of cos function is 1. What is the minimum value of cos function? That is -1. Okay? Am I clear? The y-axis gives you the value of the function. So if I say sine 0, look at here. If I say, now for this one, if I say cos 0 degrees, how much? What I will do? Cos 0, in order to find cos 0, I will look at the curve, which position it is cutting the y-axis. It is cutting at 1. So cos 0 is 1. Okay. Now if I have to find cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is how much? Cos pi by 2 will be, look at here. Cos pi by 2, I will correspondingly see what is the value in here in y-axis. So it is 0. So cos pi by 2 is 0. This 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 are nothing but the values of x. And this 1, 0, -1, these are values of y. Am I clear? Yes or no? You guys will never motivate me, I guess. So that's how we draw cos function and sine function. Now let's move on to cosec function. Now this is the most important part. For this one we have to relate. Acha, for cosec function, what did I tell you? What was the range of cosec function? Look, the range is what? The range is, for here, the range is what? -1 to 1, right? The minimum value, comma the maximum value. Range is basically nothing but the minimum value comma the maximum value. Okay, so here we studied for cosec function, the range was what? The range was r minus 1 comma 1. So this basically means what? The values of the cosec functions will never be between minus 1 to 1. So look at the graph carefully. Between 1 to minus 1, can you see any portion of the graph? Can you see any portion of the graph between minus 1 and 1? No, right? This is the reason it's not there, because the range is does not includes the values between minus 1 to 1. Understood? Am I clear? Today what happened with you guys? Why you guys are so quiet? You guys are angry or what? Yes, now look at here, look carefully. So now in order to draw this graph, you look at the sine function properly, then you will get the idea of this one. First thing, can anybody tell me sine 0 is how much? We already know very well, sine 0 is 0. Now, who can tell me cosec 0 is how much? Let's see, who can tell me? Cosec 0 is how much?
1.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Very good. If something is 0, cosec is what? 1 by sine, right? So cosec 0 will be what? 1 by 0. Sine 0 is 0. So cosec 0 is actually what? 1 by sine 0. Yes or no? Everybody clear? Now 1 by 0 is undefined. Very, very good. So what does actually means in undefined? Now another thing. Can anybody tell me how much is this one? 1 by 0 point. Look at it carefully and tell me the answer. Okay? 1 by 0.0001. How much is this equal to? Like, this is equal to how much? How much? 1 by 0.0001. How much is this one?
Undefined.
Are you sure it's undefined? My God. 1 by 0 is undefined. How come this be undefined? This is actually 10,000, right? It's a decimal point in here. Just like 1 by 0.1 is equal to what? It's 10, right? 1 by 0.1 is what? 10. So this one is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros are there. So this is actually what? 10,000. Please tell me. Have you understood? Yes or no? So what we can say, if the denominator is very, very small, now listen very carefully, if the denominator is very, very small, then the number will be what? Very, very big. Please clear very carefully this one. If the denominator is 0, the number is undefined. Very good. But if the denominator is very, very small, then the number is what? Very, very big. Yes or no? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now look at the graph carefully. Sine at the point 0, sine is what? 0. Very nice. So cosec will be undefined. That's why it's not cutting the y-axis. Am I clear? You see the y-axis is going like this straight line. But cosec is not cutting the y-axis, but it is also going like this. It's increasing. It means what? This value here, if it is 0.00, if it is very, very small, then this value is very, very big. Understood? Am I clear? Yes or no? Please tell me yes or no.
Yes,
so from here,
yes.
Now if I move this side, slowly this side, so what happens? Now, can anybody tell me? Now you see, sine 90 is how much? Look at here, sine 90 is what? 1, right? Look at here, sine 90 is what? 1, right? Can anybody tell me cosec 90 is how much? Who can tell me cosec 90 is how much? Very good. Cosec 90 is also 1. So you see, at the point pi by 2, At the point pi by 2, the graph is at 1. Am I clear? At the point pi by 2, the graph is at 1. Now you think of again. Sine 180 is how much? Look at the graph. Sine 180 is what? 0, right? Yes or no? So cosec 180 will be what? Undefined. Same as before. Please tell me yes or no. Yes or no? Cosec 180 will be undefined. Sine 180 is 0, so cosec 180 will be undefined. Now since it's undefined, so if I draw a line, now listen carefully, if I draw a line, a straight line through pi, so this curve of cosec function will never touch this line, right? But it will be very, very big the more we get closer to pi. Yes or no? Have you understood? Everyone, have you understood the curve? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now look at here for sine function when it's this side, when it's in the negative side. When it's in the negative side, you see it is like this. It's like this. Why it's like this? Because if it's minus 1, it will cut minus 1. If it is minus 1, it will cut minus 1, and this is decreasing. So this will be this side, it will increase like this. Understood? By looking at the sine curve, we can directly draw the cosec curve. Am I clear? Understood? Please draw this graph after this class. Now let's move on to the sec curve. Actually sec curve and cosec curve will be similar. It's the same theory, whatever we apply in here. Look at the cos one. Cos is like this, right? Sec will be just like opposite. You see, here it's a hat. Look at here. Here it's directed downwards. It's like an umbrella. Here it's like a cup, upside. Here it's like the cup, upside. Here it becomes umbrella. Again, here it's what? A cup. Here it becomes an umbrella. Everyone understood? Am I clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Huh? Now for cosine function, what happens? Look at here. Here, it's a what? It's an umbrella, right? Again, you see here it's become a cup. Here it's what? A cup. I haven't completed the diagram. Wait a second, let me complete. Here you will see a umbrella like this. Again, you see a cup, umbrella. Understood, everyone? Clear or not? Please tell me. Fast. Acha, cos function, cos 0 is how much? Cos 0 is 1. So sec 0 is also 1. Sec 0 is also 1. Cos 90 is how much? Undefined. Cos 90 is how much? 0. So sec 90 will be undefined. That's the reason sec 90 is increasing like this. That's the reason sec 90 is increasing like this. Am I clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Are you clear?
Yes,
Are you clear with this graph? Yeah. Let's move on to the last two graphs. That is tan function. First, look at the tan function graph. Can anybody tell me what is tan 0 is equal to? Tan 0 is equal to how much? Tan 0 is equal to how much?
0.
Very good. You see, that's why it's 0. Tan 0 is 0. That's why I'm writing here 0. What's with the handwriting today? Tan 0 is 0. Very good. So I'm writing 0. Can anybody tell me what is tan 60 degree? Tan 60 degree is how much? Very good. Tan 60 is root 3. So I have root 3. So this length is this one is our root 3. Very good. Very nice. Can anybody tell me? Now we have a problem. Let's see who can answer this one. How much is tan minus pi by 6 equal to? Tan minus pi by 6 equal to how much? Let's see. Tan minus pi by 6 equal to how much?
43.
Huh? Achha, I asked tan 60 degree, right? Sorry. This one will be tan pi by 3. What am I writing? So here I am asking about tan. I'm not asking that thing. I'm asking the value of tan minus pi by 6. What is the value of tan minus 60 degree? Tan minus 60 degree. What is the value? Huh?
Minus root 3.
Very good. Tan minus 60 is minus root 3. Because this minus sign will come outside of tan. Just like sine minus theta is minus sine theta, same as tan minus theta is minus tan theta. These values you have to be very clear. Now, one thing, actually I have given these formulas in your note thing, that note which I have given. So can I write tan of, I am writing here minus pi by 3, tan of minus pi by 3. So this one will be our minus root 3. Everyone clear? This side it will be, right? Minus root 3. Yes or no? In the same way, tan 30 degrees how much? Tan 30 degree 1 by root 3, right? Please tell me. Tan 30 degree is how much? 1 by root 3. And this one will be 1 by root 3. Now tan minus 30 degree will be what? Tan minus 30 degree will be what? Minus root 3. This side. Yes or no? Yes or no? Huh? Now, can anybody tell me what is tan 90 degree? Let's see who can tell me. Tan 90 is how much?
Undefined.
Very good. Tan 90 is undefined. So look at what happens at 90. At 90, the function does not touch this thing. Understood? This 90 degree does not touch. It is, look at it very carefully. Now when the curve, when tan is very closer to 90, it will be very big. Am I clear? Understood? Just like the previous one. Always think of this thing. Whenever I am closer to undefined, getting something undefined, then it will be a very bigger number. Am I clear? So that's why it's going like this. Now can anybody tell me what is tan? What is tan minus pi by 2? You said tan 90 is undefined. What is tan minus pi by 2? Tan minus pi by 2 is how much?
Minus undefined.
I knew that you will say minus undefined. There is no such thing as minus undefined. Yes, one thing in mathematics you can write. Tan minus pi by 2. You can write undefined as infinity. Okay, it's not true. 1 by 0, sometimes you can write it as infinity. Why? Because infinity is uncountable, right? That's why. So tan minus pi by 2 is minus infinity. Am I clear? Understood? Tan pi by 2 is infinity. Sometimes you write. Because why am I writing infinity? Look at here. 1 by 0 is undefined. I totally agree. But if I take a number very close to 0. Very close to 0 means what? 0.0000000000001. We keep on writing 0. So many zeros we write. And if I divide that thing 1 by that very small number, then what we get? We get a very big number, right? Yes or no? And we term that number to be infinite. Understood? Clear? Yes or no? Please tell me, clear, yes or no? Okay? Rohit, clear? 1 by 0 is undefined, very good. But 1 by a very small number is what? A very big number, right? Okay, that's why I'm defining that number to be infinite. So this is minus infinite. Now minus infinite means what? If I draw a curve like this, if I draw a straight line from pi by 2, minus pi by 2, since at minus pi by 2 is undefined, this curve will go like this, but it will never touch minus pi by 2. It will go like this. It will keep on increasing. Am I clear? Yes or no? Please tell me, please. Okay? Now look at the cot diagram. It will be same as the tan one. Can anybody tell me what is cot 0 is equal to? Cot 0 is how much? Cot 0 is how much? Undefined. That's why you see the curve is going increasing in that side. So this is the line in which cot is undefined. That's why my curve is approaching this one, but it will never touch this line. Okay, now tell me, tan cot 90 is how much? Cot 90 is how much? Cot 9 0. That's why it's cutting at 0. Cot 180 is how much? Cot pi, that is cot 180 is how much? Cot 180 is undefined. Look at here. You guys have to clear about those values. Cot 180 degree is equal to what? It is equal to sine 180. It is equal to, sorry, not sine, cos 180. Cos 180 divided by sine 180, and cos 180 by sine 180. I already know sine 180 is what? 0. So 1 by 0 means what? Sorry, this one is minus 1. Minus 1 by 0 is what? Undefined. So it will be go in this direction. Just like the tan 1, it will go in this direction. Am I clear? Have you understood? Have you understood the graph? Yes or no? Please tell me yes or no. So this is how we can do the graph of trigonometric functions. Now we will move on to a very, very important thing. I think most of you guys have, everyone have, you have studied this one. What is a function? I hope this definition you all know. A special kind of relation in which every element of A has one and only one image in set B. Acha, one thing, before doing anything, let me take your attendance by taking screenshot. That's the way I should do now, from now. Wait a second. Just don't do anything. Yeah. Done. 1 second. Yes. Now, everyone, a special kind of relation. Acha, do you guys remember relation and function? The chapter in class 11. Yes or no? Have you studied that chapter? Huh? Guys, please tell me yes or no. So a special kind of relation in which every element of A has one and only one image in set B. What do you mean by that? It means, suppose a function is defined as from A to B is denoted by F, A, arrow B. This is how we write a function. Now I will explain. What do you mean by one and only one image? Look at this function carefully. I am writing F is a function from A to B. There is a set A, there is a set B. Have you guys seen these things before? Don't tell me you're looking at this one for the first time. You've seen this one before, right? So set A has these elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And set B has these elements 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear? Now I am defining a function. Fx is equal to x plus 1. Okay, so basically in functions what happen, these values gives you the x, and these values gives you fx, or you can say it to be y, just like the previous one, sine function 1. Tell me, when x is 1, can you tell me what is fx equal to? When x is 1, fx equal to how much? Come on guys. When x is 1, fx equal to 2. That's why 1 is mapped with 2. Am I clear? Now when x is 2, fx is how much? 3. That's why 2 is mapped with 3. When x is 3, y is how much? 4. When x is 4, y is how much? 5. When x is 5, y is how much? 6. Have you understood this graph? Yes or no? This is known as arrow diagram. Am I clear? This is known as arrow diagram. Now look at this one carefully. This one is a square function. Can anybody tell me minus 2 will be mapped with which one? Minus 2 will be mapped with which one?
4.
Very good. Minus 2 will be mapped with 4. Minus 1 will be mapped with 1. 0 will be mapped with 0. Now 1 will be mapped with again with 1. And 2 will be mapped with 2. Now look at the definition of function, what it says. A special kind of relation in which every element of A has one and only one image in set B. Can anybody tell me among these two which one is a function and which one is not a function? Let's see. Who can tell me? Fast, fast, fast. Which one is a function and which one is not a function? Read the definition carefully. Every element of A has one and only one image in set B. So which one is a function and which one is not? Come on guys, you have to tell. Pass.
fx.